Hello and welcome back to Shibby News and Reviews. I know it has been a bloody long time since I last did one of these videos. I started this channel before I went to university, and when I went to university that basically took up most of my time. So yeah, hopefully I'm back for good, and if you want to see me do more of these videos, please drop it a like, and hopefully I can continue getting these out there. It's today, as you can see, we're doing an unboxing of the LG G4, which came out today in Europe. There's a couple of things I just want to mention first. My autofocus hasn't been working, so there's some times when it goes a bit blurry. I try to do what I can, but apologies for any of that. But let's get on with the unboxing here. So, as you can see, look at that beautiful leather back, which is one of the reasons that I decided to go for this phone. Let's get it out. Feels really nice. It's a lot lighter than I thought the phone would be. Sorry again for the focus on the camera, but it's lovely. At first touching it, it feels really nice. I really like the buttons on the back there, just below the camera. It's got a nice embroidered seam, and also the little G4 logo in the bottom there. Let me put that to one side and we can carry on with the unboxing. Next we've got what looks like a little envelope. Come on, there we go. This is probably just the instructions, but I don't know why they would put it in this little. I guess it makes it look quite nice, if I can get in it. Come on, nearly there. There we go, right, okay. Let's see what we've got in here. Yeah, as I thought, just a starter guide and warranty details and stuff. Let's get rid of that. Next up we have, okay. Ah, a plastic back. This is actually quite interesting because I know in America you have the choice between a leather back and a plastic back, which is not something we had an option of here across the pond in England. So I was wondering about the plastic back, and it looks like, well, as you can see, you get a free plastic back along with the leather one. Battery here, of course, 3000 milliamp, which I think is a little bit bigger than the one in the Samsung, and that's something I love because I go to festivals quite often. Being able to just swap the battery out when I need to is a great perk for me. So that's something that obviously Samsung doesn't have. You've got the bog standard micro USB cable along with it, as with most Android phones nowadays. Pretty standard stuff. And then in here we have our headphones, I think, yes. Okay, it feels really nice. It's got the majority of it is a ropey feeling, but then as it's running up to the metal headset, it returns to the standard plastic cable. But I like the rope. It feels a lot more premium than, say, the Samsung headphones that I got with the S3. I think that's about it that we've got in the box. But let's have a look at some of the key points that I've seen. Obviously the case is really, I was really quite surprised by this case. It's nice to have the choice because I know there are some like external cases you can get for the LG that don't fit over the leather case, so now at least I have the choice. If I can get this open, hopefully I'll be able to show you what it looks like with the other one on. Just bear with me. Okay, I found the, here it is. So once I found where I have to take it off from, it's relatively easy to get off. As you can see there, the battery goes in, which as I said, I love the fact that they've gone back to the kind of roots of the old phones, and you can take the battery off and change it round, which is nice. And the buttons as well, I'm a big fan of them. It's the same as the LG G3 had with the buttons at the back, and I don't know, because the screen's quite big, especially compared to my Xperia Z, I was quite surprised about the size of the phone here. But yeah, the buttons at the back are really nice. 16 megapixel camera, which hopefully we'll be able to get some good photos out of for the review when I post it out. That should be about next week. As you can see, it's a nice big device, which is something I love now. I couldn't go back to the old small ones, which is actually another reason I picked this over the Samsung, because it's just that little bit bigger. But as you see, it's a lovely looking device. As I said, it's quite a bit lighter than I thought it would be, but yeah, so far looking good. I'll do a proper review and get back to you when it's done. I don't want to rush it out like a lot of people normally do. I want to take my time with it and really get used to the phone and bring you an in-depth review. Hopefully it won't be much longer than a couple of weeks or so. But yeah, this has been my unboxing of the LG G4. If you've enjoyed it, leave a like, post a comment if you have any questions, and I'll try and get around to answer them in the review. And yeah, thanks again.